Gonna be another cold one tonight, they're saying. 45 below wind chills. Put a pretty good dent in the wood pile last night. Good morning, Stanley. How'd you sleep, bud? Good morning. It was nippy last night. This morning had a feels like temperature of minus 40 Fahrenheit, which is also minus 40 Celsius, so definitely pretty cold. Because it's so cold out, I'm not going to do a whole lot outside today. I'm going to do my morning chores, get the chickens all situated. I think I am going to shovel off the roof of our addition, because after this cold snap in a few days, it's going to get warm again, and it'll start melting during the day and then freezing at night, which can create ice dams, which is not what I want on my roof. So I'm going to just shovel that snow off, that way that's done. And then I'm going to spend the day doing some inside stuff, working on some custom kitchen cabinets. So if you look here on my roof, you can see the ice build up on the ends here. That's an ice dam, and that's only going to get worse, because as the snow melts, it runs down underneath, down the slope of the roof. And then all that water from the snow melt gets caught up on the edge of your roof here. And then when it freezes overnight, it makes an ice dam, which is really heavy, and you don't want all that on the edge of your roof. So by shoveling this roof off, all that water can just run off and it won't get caught up on the edge there. A lot of people will just shovel off the edge of their roof just a little bit, like 3 feet or so, and that works too, but as long as I'm going up there, I'll just shovel off the whole thing. Well, I'm feeling pretty good about that. We're supposed to get some warmer weather in a few days, where it's going to be in like the mid-30s for a little while, so that'll melt all the snow. What little bit of snow is up there, it'll all melt and it'll be right down to the metal, and I shouldn't have to worry about any serious ice dams this spring. Unless we get, you know, some huge snowstorm in March or something, then I'll have to shovel it again. Hi, kitty. Well, let's head inside and work on those cabinets. Let's do this so we can stack those under there. What?
Look.
Oh my lord, on the nice onesie too?
Yeah, and on the couch and on my leg. Ready? Clean boy.
So I'm using these out of scrap plywood that I have sitting around outside, and the plywood is just a little bit warped, but what I'll do is I'll get some of those magnets that they make for cabinets and put those in, and that'll give me a nice flush fit like that. But otherwise it's not terrible, but it could be better, and those magnets are super easy to install. They're pretty cheap too, so might as well get those, and then that'll give us a nice flush fit there. Because if you can see this one sticks out just a little bit up top, and I don't like it. So those magnets, you like drill them in, and then it'll suck it tight and keep them shut really flush. And I think I'll like that a lot better. So you can see what I did on this first one here. I just kind of did this to see how it would look, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of them just like that. Pretty simple to do, it adds a lot to it. So I'll continue with this pattern, and then I'll get some handles, and then we'll be ready to poly this thing. So I just went out in the woods and found a birch branch and cut them into 4-inch pieces and made handles out of them. Simple, easy, and I think they go well with the cabinets. So yeah, just a little bit of adjusting with them, and then it's just a matter of picking out colors and making it look cool. Or if we just want to go with clear poly, that might be fine too, but we'll see. So I have one coat of poly on this. I have several more coats to do, but you can see it brought out the wood a little bit more, made it look a little bit more finished. Once I get done with all my coats of poly, like I said, there's just a little bit of adjusting to do to get things to sit nice and flush. I'll install those little magnets. That'll help out a lot with these. I just went with birch handles. I just went out in the woods and cut a branch and left the bark on. Nice and easy, nice and simple. Price was right on them. They didn't turn out too bad for just going out. I mean, I got all this stuff out of my burn pile besides the branches, so they didn't turn out too bad considering what I used. Well, that is about going to do it for this one. The cold has kind of been relentless lately. It's been a couple weeks of pretty chilly overnights. But I did see that next week it might get up to 40 here, so that's going to feel like a summer day. And it's like all 30s for quite a while, so that'll be pretty sweet. Hopefully that's the last little cold snap for the winter. Well, we're just going to keep staying warm. Looking forward to the warmer temps coming up. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.